Good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of The Shield Dude on a Couch. This one is a very special album review because I was coerced, maybe spoken to about talking about what is clearly a landmark album. So, the album I'm discussing is the Backstreet Boys, and they released a 2.0 version of Millennium. So let me give a brief history of me with the Backstreet Boys. If you hear something, I think my fiance Ariana is somewhere around here. She might pop up. I don't know. So back in 1999, I was a lot into new metal. But back then, when the Backstreet Boys released that album, at that time I was dating someone, obviously not my fiance, but that's beside the point. And we used to listen a lot to it was corn issues, but then you had the Backstreet Boys Millennium. And I have to admit, sometimes I ask to listen to the Backstreet Boy album. So it's what you would call a guilty pleasure. So the other day, my girlfriend, my fiance Ariana, came and she's like, you haven't talked about this album. I'm like, why? It's like the 2.0 version came out in July 11th. I'm like, oh, I knew that something was coming up, but it flew my radar. And then she told me about how I talk about a lot of albums that I say are landmark albums, but are they the Backstreet Boys?
It's the 25th anniversary.
Oh, Ariana! Oh, yes, it's the 25th anniversary. Actually, this album, the original album, came out in 1999. So it's like, it would be like 26 years now.
Whatever.
Okay, a technicality. So this album, the original album for Millennium was 12 songs, 45 minutes in length, but this extended 2.0 version gives us almost an hour extra of music. So you have the original album remastered. Baby, how does it sound remastered?
Awesome.
Yes. So after that, I'm listening to the album. So it's got those songs remastered, and it also has an unreleased track that they never released, and a few B-sides that never made it to an album, and some six songs that are live versions of that album. So
No, it has a demo and it has an alternate version for I Want It That Way.
thank you, my love. I was gonna get to that. So, so uh, the album, like when you listen to it, it brings a lot of nostalgia because it's very nostalgic, especially listening to a song. I gotta say, I do remember like the single. So I was having a discussion with my friend Rock of All Ages because I think he's the only one who knows that I'm doing this review, and he told me, "Isn't that album like front loaded? Like the free good tracks are at the beginning, and everything else is uh, is not good." And I'm like, "No, they have some other good tracks besides that one." I wonder what my fiance thinks of that. No, no comment. Okay, so let's talk about tracks on the album. So the original tracks, they sound great. You got Larger Than Life, I Want It That Way, Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. There's tracks that I had forgotten about, like the one that's about like I Don't Want You Back, which then it's followed by a track about like wanting someone back. So come on, Backstreet Boys, this side. But listening to the album, like I can tell why that album was so huge when it came out. So another song, I want to talk about the alternate version of "I Want It That Way." To me, it's the weakest, one of the weakest tracks on this here record.
Nope, nope, it's awesome.
Uh,
The original version is better, but this one is awesome.
okay, to me, this version, uh, the original version, they don't say what they want it that way. And on this version, they give more examples of why they want it that way. And
No, no, no.
no,
It's a different story.
enlighten me, my darling. What's the story?
Apparently, it's alternate lyrics, but it's also different meaning because this time it's more of a love story. The other one is very ambiguous. Ambiguous.
Okay, she's the expert. But to me, it was too many words, so I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm too used to the original. I want it that way.
I've had it on repeat and you haven't complained.
Okay, okay. So you say. So the other track that there's a demo is the Perfect Fan. So the demo part is just them singing, but you don't have the choir, so you can tell why they use the
I
choir.
think it's only Brian singing because he wrote the song. I'm a huge fan.
Yes, am I doing this
Backstreet
review?
Boys, I love
Okay. What about In Sync? No? Silence for In Sync.
you.
So, yes, so this song with the choir, I think it adds better. So, let's talk about newer tracks. So, uh, Hey is the newest track. It was previously unreleased. So,
Love it.
okay, to me, it sounds like classic Backstreet Boy. It's solid. So, yeah, it's a fun track. But there's other tracks on those that they left out that I think are kind of filler. I'm going to talk about the tracks that I think are filler. You wrote the book on love, and I'll be there for you. I think those are weak tracks that I can see why they didn't make it to the final.
Okay, yes, but you get to see how great you get to listen to how great they harmonize together.
Don't they do that on the other songs?
Whatever, it's all it's all beautiful.
It's all beautiful. Okay, so my fiance likes them. I thought they were a little bit of filler. Uh, the versions that they have of the live performances I think are great. I think the standouts there are "Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely," and I Want It That Way. Those live versions, I think, were really good, and I think "Larger Than Life." The other ones, I they were okay. So yeah. So in conclusion, like 25 years later, the Backstreet Boys now are back, baby, because they're doing a residency in Las Vegas. And it's funny because this is an album where it came out. If you like metal and rock, you couldn't admit that you actually like this record. But now, if you ask people of my age, everyone's excited that Backstreet's back. So it's kind of that guilty pleasure thing with the music, and they still sound great. And I think the Millennium album was their best
Give
album.
it 5 stars.
Babe, I don't give stars in
Give
this.
it 5 stars.
I feel like you're pushing me to give it 5 stars. I can give it a thumbs up.
No, 5 stars out of
Okay,
5.
I'll give it 5 fingers out of 5 fingers, which equals the 5 stars. So yeah, so to me, this Millennium 2.0, the original songs are great. So I wonder, Ariana Fiancée, is there a track that you don't like?
The ones that you say are filler, I wasn't a big fan of them, but they sound great.
Mm, okay, and I was wondering, which Backstreet Boy is your favorite?
Ooh, AJ has the greatest voice, followed by Kevin. Nick is the hottest. Howie and Brian, they look really sweet. I like also Howie's voice.
Oh, yeah, I look just like like Nick. You're laughing. I'll have to edit that shit out. No, it stays. So in conclusion, I think
5 stars.
okay, but let me give my conclusion, my love. So Millennium has aged great. I think that album when it came out, it's a great pop record, and it's still a great pop record. And I I'm on board with this 2.0 version. Do I want to listen to 1 hour and 40 minutes of Backstreet Boys?
Yes.
Okay, Yeah. Me, not so much. But I would just stream a little bit of here and there. But if you're a Backstreet,
No one asked for
no,
your opinion.
no, they the people who watch the video will ask for my opinion. So uh, if like if you like the Backstreet Boys, I'm guessing you will enjoy this. So I want to know from you, couchers, uh, do you still listen to Backstreet Boys, or are you like, what the hell did I tune into? So comment down below, and if you like the videos that put up, do not forget to give me a like, and do not forget to subscribe, which that helps me.
I love you, the shield dude.
Okay. Well, you better love me because I put a ring on it. So until next time, couchers, this Hector, the shield dude on a couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.